Red velvet cookies are my favorite kind of cookie. To make your own batch, you'll need 230 grams of all-purpose flour, 100 grams of granulated sugar, 10 grams of cocoa powder, 100 grams of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 stick of butter, 1 egg, half a teaspoon of red gel food coloring, and for something extra, I'm using cream cheese flavored baking chips. First, melt the butter in a saucepan over low heat. Once it's melted, pour the butter into a mixing bowl and refrigerate it until it cools down to room temperature. Once the butter is at room temperature, add the granulated sugar, brown sugar, and red gel food coloring, and then mix. I like to use a stand mixer with the paddle attachment. Once it's combined, add the egg and vanilla extract and mix. In a different bowl, combine the flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. After they are mixed together, add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and mix it until just combined. If you're adding any chips, fold them in at this point into the combined dough with a spatula. Then, I'm using a scoop to create 14 cookies, rolling them in between my hands to form balls. I put the prepared cookies in the freezer for 20 minutes to set. While they set, preheat the oven to 355 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the cookies are done in the freezer, I put 7 on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and bake this first batch for 10 minutes before baking the second batch. When they're done baking, let them cool for a few minutes before enjoying. This has been Vanessa Ng for FHNtoday TV, signing off.